Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 25 and the Alone in the World map. Every time I log back in, this field is no longer flooded. I wonder if we're going to have an issue and we're not going to be able to grow rice. Well, it's still flooding because I turned it back on again yesterday before I logged off. But well, I don't know. We will have to see. I believe we can actually plant rice here today, so... Alright. Oh, excuse me, I do apologize. Wow. We have mucho planting to do. Let's start here. Alright, and okay, away you go. Now this thing, we need to go and grab our rice saplings. Or a good portion thereof. Hope everybody's doing well today. It is the 6th day of May. Ooh, rhymes. We're off to a great start. Just, excuse me, just spent an hour and a half checking out the new Foundry update, the Galactic Commerce. Looks pretty cool. A little bit of a different start, at least with the research and such. So, always liked it, and really good to see that. Although for a while we were thinking they were just never ever gonna do much more than they had. Since it's moved on to Steam, there's been 2 major patches, which seems to be the way that developer works. They're not a vintage story type developer where every 20 minutes they've got to be updating the version of the game. These guys tend to, you know, every 6 months or so you'll find there's a patch been made. Okay, let's release that one. Alright. Let's see what we got for saplings. Sorry, seedlings. Alright, quite a few. Let's start with these outside guys. Oh. Alrighty then. And the last guy. Not sure if we're in range or not. I hope we are. No. Okay, that's alright. We're going to turn around here anyway. There we go. And one more. Okay. Let's take these back and get them onto the rice planter. And as soon as our hired worker finishes the corn, we're going to move them over one field and get them started on beans. I'm going to have a look here and see if this has an unload feature, like if you're not on a trigger. Not that it matters. I mean, if we need to tie up the time of this truck and its goodies, it's not such a big deal. To a point. You know, if it turns out we've got more seedlings than area to plant them, well, that'll be a thing for another day. Alright. So, let's turn these back on. Loading, unload. Oh yeah, we can do left shift and it will unload them. So, nice. There we go. Lovely, lovely. See, the field looks flooded from here. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I forgot to put the plug in the drain before after I finished the field. I don't know. Where have I? Ah, here we go. Ricey goodness. Indeed. Alright. Ah, this thing is funny. Okay, we are full. Let's go grab some fertilizer. Hopefully we'll be able to get under the spout. Nice. The little doors opened and everything. 480 bucks fills her up. Cool. Alright. Now, it says it does. Yeah, look at that. They traded me out for somebody that looks like they know what they're doing. Alright. Rice on, dude. Weird. They're just all over the place. Let's see. No, I can't get her. Can't get through here. Doesn't look like it's all that tight, but not saying anything, is it? I would have thought by now they would have needed mulching. Let's check out the ricey goodness, or the grapey goodness. It's all full of weeds and stuff, eh? So it almost looks like it might be ready to do this. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's some weird bells. Some of the sound assets in this game, they just, you know, come out of nowhere and then fade back into nowhere. I don't know. Okay, so let's put you down, light you up, see if you actually do anything. Oh, okay, this is actually doing something this time. Now we do have one more piece of kit we need to buy for the grapes, of course. And that's the little vine twiggler that trims off the growth when you've had your harvest. Because grapevines need to be cut back completely after each yield. At least if you want them to produce well. You can just simply let them carry on in their own wild little way, but it's not a great way to get good edible grapes, or wineable grapes, whatever the heck you're growing. Hopefully these are edible and not strictly wine grapes. When we first moved out to the west coast, we bought my grandparents' old house. And one of the things they had was a grape arbor. Kind of a sidewalk that ran between the backyard and the front yard had a big arch over it. And planted beside the arch was a big Concord grape plant. And, you know, the big purple Concords? Yeah, they used to be really popular. I don't see them around that much anymore. But, at any rate, they hadn't done much with it for years. They just let it grow out, picked the grapes they wanted to eat, and, you know, allowed it to carry on. And they were huge grapes, probably bigger than they should have been, but they weren't particularly good. You know, they never really got that sweet. They sort of went from bitter to kind of dull, you know. I mean, they tasted like grapes, but there wasn't a lot of really grapey, sweet taste to them. And now, luckily, my mom, who, being raised in an area of the Black Forest in Germany, was used to foraging and used to growing their own stuff, and she knew how to take care of a grapevine. 2 years later, the grapes we were pulling off of that, once she trimmed it back to the point where my dad got right furious with her because she'd killed the grapevine. My grandpa, you know, my dad planted that there 62 years ago and you've killed it. As it turns out, no. 2 years later, the grapes coming off of that thing were fat, juicy, sweet beyond belief. They were, oh no. Oh good, I didn't just, oh I did, I just mulched a section of our rice. Crap. Oh man. Yeah, I definitely should have put a bigger gap in there. Dang it. Well, I'll have to be careful. Shut the thing off when I get to the end of the row and turn it around. I wasn't even thinking it was going to just simply trim out whatever was there. But it did, and rather efficiently. Oh, I think we might be... No, that's the JCB. Okay, something has stopped. Is he out of... He's fine. Yep, he's out of rice. Wow. What I'm gonna do. Oh man, it's so far. Oh, I know I should have dropped those stupid things here by the rice field. Dang it. Oh well. We're gonna pick them back up and we're gonna drop them over there. That's all there is to that. It's not like it's a big job. Okay. I'm not even going to pretend I can back it that far. Alright, where are we here? Okay, first of all, let's get the heck rid of that. Alright. We are on that one. Not really what I want. There we go. Shift R. Okay. And move to the next guy. Lovely. Okay. Now, crap, what side did those load goes? I think it loads to the right. So okay. Yep. There we go. Now, doesn't really look like it's any smaller, does it? Strange. So, I think we're going to have a few of these left over. And just leave you slightly out of there. Okay. Back to your job. Where are you going? Alright. And we are doing this, yes. Okay. Okay, shut her off this time. There we go. It's always a pain in the butt to work these things with all the sticks in the way. Hang on a sec here. Okay, turn it back on, and let's go. Okay. I believe our seeding friend is done seeding, so we'll go and have a look at that. Move next door, get him started on beans. Come on, get off the stick. There you go. There you go. You're kicking a lot of dust up. You are done. Alright. So, sorghum, sunflower, soybean, sugar beet, cotton, green beans. There we go. Green beans. Get you onto this new field. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Lovely. Let's get you dialed in. Hello? What are you doing, man? No. Thank you. Okay. Now you can go do your thing. Lovely. Where am I? Ooh, race dude. You're almost out again, aren't you? He doesn't get far. So I guess we're probably going to use more of those than I thought. Boy, there's a lot of roads. And you got to go up one side and down the other. Now, I mean, I think we've got 12 rows of olives, but I don't know how many grapes I put down. I don't know. As I said, it's been so long since we've done olives or grapes, I thought we'd take advantage of having a fairly decent homestead-style map and put them down. And again, I haven't gone back to Tassie because we're going to be dropping Tassie in favor of Old Man 102's new homestead map. The first one he's ever built. And I'm quite looking forward to it. He's built quite a few maps and he's pretty darn good at it. There is a link to his channel in the description down below. And I know good friend City Farmer is starting a new map. Lancashire. I couldn't remember the name of it last time. I have to always think of that Beatles song. So, yeah. You may not know which one, so I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, it's, that's where his next one is. He likes the UK-based maps. I guess being UK-based, that kind of makes sense. Alright, how's Sapling Guy? Is he gonna end up running out on this end? That would suck. Yeah. Just as I'm looking at him, eh? Okay. Well, away we go. Let's grab this guy. There we go. And where is he? Right there. Let's fill her back up. Okay. Well, actually, I guess we might as well just send you on your way. There we go. $24 pieces. I wonder what's in a full one. We'll have to have a look. Because it doesn't look like it's going down, does it? But, oh. That's weird. 24 pieces. It's like it's taking the next one in line over here. Because we had more than just those two sitting there the last time I filled it up. Oh, that's kind of weird, but hey. You do you. I'm going to go back here to doing me. There we are. Fire it up. And knock it down. A bit sloppy there. There we go. Doesn't help that my rows aren't perfectly straight. And it's kind of odd because I thought they used to snap to each other. You know what I mean? Like, you could put the second row down and it would snap to a certain position, then you could basically run down the end and it would parallel the whole thing. It doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. There is still a thing on there, like one of the controls that comes up is to snap it. Just doesn't seem to make any difference. But I'm not sure I could call out the game as having a glitch as when you have, 200 mods installed. Who knows what's causing what anymore. Alright. Coffee is at that stage of being passably lukewarm. Well, slightly warmer than room temperature, let's put it that way. Okay, and shut you off. I'll go mowing my rice down again, speaking of which. Yeah, he's probably getting pretty close. Green beans, rice. Yeah, 33%. 29%. Yeah, it goes down pretty quick. Yikes. It's okay. We got a couple of boxes of seedlings. Having that run all winter seemed to have done the job. 25%. We might make the end of this row. Well, I'll tell you, grapes better be worth a lot of money because they sure are a pain in the butt to grow. %. And 8. Oh, good. Looks like he's going to be running out and about the right spot this time anyway. 4%. Let's take the walk. There he goes. Tank is empty. Alright, so we have 2 crates here. Let's take this one on over. Fill her up. See? The second set of bales there? Boom. That's the one that actually emptied. That's just weird, man. See, not this one at all. This is still 24 crates. Well, that's strange. It actually took it from this one this time. I'm pretty sure it can't, like, it's not picking up the hitbox out there. Like, it's not just, whoa, you can refill it from here. I don't think so. You know? It's a possibility, again. Who really knows? But I'm not thinking that's the likely in this case. Okay. How's our bean guy doing? Oh, he's still got lots. Lots of fert, lots of seed. Just let him carry on. Man, the turning radius on this thing is just hopeless. God, it's just catching everything. Go. And since we're not running disasters this time, we might actually get a full crop. Well, there's a bit of a disaster, but that was my fault. It sticks out like a sore thumb down the field there. Yuck. Oh well. Oh well. Whoa. Okay, he's down to 25% again. So this time I think I'm just going to see. We're going to jump in the thing and we'll hit R and see if it reloads without carrying anything over. I'm not expecting it to, but then again I wasn't really expecting it to start emptying pallets that were sitting 20 yards away. So, yeah. Looks like what we expect is just hearsay. Best. Alright, let's get you in here. Yeah, this is a pretty crooked row. The grapes don't look crooked, look at them, they're straight as an arrow, but if you look at the ground pattern, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 different sections had to be misplaced to get it to line up. It's just weird. I don't know. Everything's weird, man. Forget it. It's just, yeah. Bottom line, never mind picking things out. Everything is weird. There we go. Well, that'll save me a whole lot of frustration later. Oh. Well. Oh, well, oops. It's not what I meant to do, but I guess. Alright, let's go get that guy filled back up. Ooh, lovely job. Whereabouts is he? Right there. Okay. Let's just see. I mean, these are a stupid amount of distance away. There's no way this thing should be able to recognize those. And yet it is. That is just weird, man. That is just weird. Guarantee I can't do that with bales and seeds and fertilizer and all the other stuff that you can pick up and load auto into things. I wonder if I climb into the cab of the lizard truck and press, or put the box back on it and press auto load, if it'll grab me some potatoes from out of the gardens. Don't you dare run over my rice with that machine running. Well, at least we're gonna start to see the end of this job. Only 4 rows left, eh? Nice. beans should be all planted pretty quick here. To see what they would like us to do for the next stage, whether they want us to lime the thing or whatever. I know we're going to have a couple fields at least to roll. And again, there's one of those shifts in the thing, so that's what caught him up. Let's see if it happens again here. Nice straight line. Nope. Got away with that one. It almost seems like it shifted the other way. Getting your feet wet or what? Tough little bit of terrain to turn around in. Not just because it's narrow, but it's got that big hump because of the rice field. It's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. First time I've hit it with the back wheels. %. To the end of this row, we'll go back and hope too late. Go back and fill him, but yeah, he's already out. That's all right. You are done. Let's maybe take advantage of that. Roll him on back down there. Then we'll get him hooked up to the roller. Oh, I suppose I shouldn't leave this guy stranded. Oh. Haha. So apparently said reach is not infinite. Okay. Just impressive. Because it wouldn't do it that time. So, how about, just out of curiosity, what if we moved you, say, here? Yeah, I know, this is probably wasting time, but that's alright. No? Nope, apparently not. So, weird. Because that's no further away than... You gonna actually pick this up, or what? No? You're just gonna kind of weirdly rock back and forth with it. Alright, well, you know. It takes all kinds. Apparently you're one of that kind. Alright, now you shouldn't have any issues. There we go. And it's actually taking it from here. And it used it all. Perfect. Off you go. Yeah, get yourself all lined up, because, you know. Oh, right. Let's finish taking you back. So we can get you hooked up to a roller and get the next job started. The size difference, that little truck, eh? That's funny. Alright, now I'm gonna try and get this thing back in there. And I guess... If I remember rightly, it just barely fits between these two. And then once we do get it backed in there, there we go. We should be able to just pull forward into the spot we want. Okay. Perfect. Alright. All the way down here. Race guy, 75%. Okay. Okay. And okay. H, and let's go finish our job. Don't know why I pulled in so close. It's not going to help my cause. It's going to make me crash into more stuff. Okay. Race is almost done, actually. That's how long it took us to get through this. There you go. Whew. Alright. As I said, I don't think there's anything showing at the grapes. We'll go have another quick look, but yeah, didn't appear there was. Oh. No? Not really. Alright. Alright. Let's see how our fine horses are doing today. Hello. Cool. I'm just going to allow this for a moment. Okay. You don't jump, eh? Dang it. Oh. Where'd he go? What do you think you're doing? Which one are you? Tornado. Okay. Come on, buddy. Why won't you go out? Huh. Don't they have, Why is he going so slow? Oh, there we go. Stupid horse. It's not exactly easy to turn. Oh, are your tanks empty again? Dude, I'm trying to ride my horse. Dang it. Oh, let's go across the rice field. Stop! The heck, it won't stop. Seriously. Oh, I guess it's got to do it in stages or something? I don't know. Anyway. There we go. Yeah, you got to click it a couple of times. Alright. He should be almost done. Almost. Okay. Now, where'd I leave him? There he is. Silly puppy. Come here, tornado. Okay, that's flat out, apparently. %. You got a worse turning radius than my combine, for heaven's sakes, horse. Oh, they do jump. Oh, they can do that as well. Allez, hop. That's 80%. Just about the time we get back there, he should be ridden. 5. Okay, you are Groovy. Come on, Groovy. Apparently you can't jump. Maybe you have to be up to a certain speed or something. What? Don't you dare escape. Oh no, jump. Jump. Whee! There you go. Alright. Get you bumped up a level. Let's go see if the dog needs some food. Come on. Oh, that turning radius. My God. Giddy up. Well, I couldn't actually. It's kind of slow and bothersome, but... He looks like he's trying. I'll give him that. And I look about as awkward as I probably look on a real horse. Okay. Slow down to a trot. He's got a goofy trot. Down to a walk. And there you go. Okay, let's get the doggy fed. Where's the dog? Oh. Milo, where are you, buddy? Milo. Doggo. Hello? Here he comes. Oh no, I'm late for lunch, man. Dang. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally hopped on my motorcycle. Okay, Milo. See you later, buddy. I'm gonna finish running this horse around like a maniac. Alright. Wee. And jump. Woohoo! And we'll be full on this. Oh, that's starting to, I think. No, it disappears when you get close to it. I thought it was starting to put out something we could mulch, but it's not really looking like that so much. Okay. Let's get you back in your pen. There you go. There we go. And we have a worker who has completed a task. And that would be the rice guy, because the JCB is still hard at it. Where is he? Right there. Alrighty. Now, where is my little foca paw? I accidentally ground all the dang rice off the field. Let's see if we can find it, shall we? There it is. So, let's pop it down. Oh, it won't replant there. Apparently. Huh. Okay, up you go. Well. He's almost done. We can get him to do this field, and then we're going to have to go and check our other crops as well. Make sure that there's no need of weeding or liming or spraying. I think they should probably get a second dose of fertilizer. I'm not sure. Let's fill you back up. And of course you're going to take it from that one over there for some obscure reason. Alright. But I think, my friends, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. It does help. There's some channels to have a look at in the description down below. But above all, take care of each other, folks. Nobody else is gonna. Ciao for now.